Welcome to Poets from the Neighborhood. I am VeerajaR.
And I'm David M. Harris. We hope you'll enjoy the poems we'll be reading today, poems written by your friends and neighbors. We'll start with Hole by S.R. Lee. Energetic kids dug a hole in the garden, a hole remarkably spacious for a hole dug by 8-year-olds. Squatting tight inside, their 2 heads were below the uncut grass. They were proud of themselves. Parents also were proud of such determined, energetic spirit that brought such big, obvious results. That adult pride saved the hole. Who could begin to shovel back that pile of dirt made by the young laborers? So the hole stayed. Grass grew around and in it. Finally, when all was long grassed and as green as the surrounding lawn, Mom painted a simple sign, "Watch your step." She hammered it into the ground near the increasingly hidden hole, deep as ever, but well covered with high grasses. Rarely did anyone lower a weed eater into the now established hole, a respected feature of the garden. Watch your step, stranger. This hole is a family heirloom.
The Daughter, written by Rebecca Yancey. Wakened by wedges of sun on her pillow, she puts on a long dress with matching red socks. She wraps a chain around her head, the gold ends clinking down her back, and digs through the costumes, flipping out the pink gown, which makes fine cape. She climbs out on the bed and jumps, jingling and rustling, the pink and red flying, like tropical birds in morning sun, floating like lilies tossed on a cold stream.
Love on the Bus by Ron T. The old woman talked softly to herself. The new rider knew she wasn't quite right, but the others went about their business until the driver stopped and a man stood up. "My turn," he said, gently leading her home.
The next poem, To Earth, written by Rick Hillis. Whether you are the spinning globe or a handful of dirt I pack into a planter, I try to regard you the same and tend to you the same. At least I should. You from whom all life grows and returns eventually. Even creatures of the sea that spring from white wave to sea spray, that breach one living element for another, dragging their enormous flukes in a lifetime nearly span your beginning and your end. And so in our moment of lockdown and confinement, as we return to more elemental ways of living to endure, and pass the hours, for the first time I bought 8 above ground planters to hold you, made of black canvas with handles, should I need to move you at a moment's notice from more merciless weather. Planting in you what I hope will live to nourish us if we are lucky, and take care that what we don't get to eat or can't, we give back to you, soil from whom our future flow, if they do, knowing how you give this chance equally to plants we can't touch or eat, that blister the skin and make us weep, and worse, who are here to remind us, Earth, you belong to all or to no one.
Now a poem called Yellow by Nethraja J.R. I live in the early morning sun, in fields of daisies. I can't be outdone. You would never suspect that in nature yellow is perfect.
Autumn, written by Louise Colln. There is quietness in autumn, a waiting, a settling into sleep. The still air folds sunshine into silence, with age-drawn colors waiting under its dying glory. Autumn genuflects to winter, hiding mysteries underground. Thank you for watching Poets from the Neighborhood. We hope you'll join us again soon.